If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at tablemon. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're going to be playing with this ARCEUS box sort of deck. I think the straight ARCEUS days are definitely over. Beedrill is definitely less useful as of late because of the emergence of PALKIA VSTAR, and I think ARCEUS VSTAR definitely needs some little bit of extra help from the Galarian Birds and Raikou now in order to be able to compete. So I have ARCEUS VSTAR with 280 HP, Trinity Nova doing 200 damage, and attaching up to 3 basic energy cards and attaching them to your Pokemon in any way you like, which is really nice. Then we have the Starbird ability, where you get to search for a deck for any 2 cards, and attach them and put them into your hand rather, so you can search for anything really, and that plays really nicely into being able to attack with any of your attackers to counter the metagame. So you have Ditto V for the flexibility with V transformation, so you can get the right Pokemon and even potentially utilize Moltres or Zapdos twice. You have access to Crobat V for the Dark Acid ability to draw extra cards, and also Crobat VMAX with the max card attack to 1 KO Mew VMAX when needed. We also have access to Galarian Moltres V with the Dark Flame's ability to power itself up and threaten Mew VMAX that way. We have Galarian Zapdos V to threaten other ARCEUS decks, because even though I don't think ARCEUS is as good as it used to be, I think it will still be played, so we have Galarian Zapdos V to try and counter it, with the Fighting Instinct being able to attack for less energy, and Thunderous Kick one-shotting other ARCEUSes. And then we have the Raikou V, our PALKIA VSTAR counter, who has the ability Fleet-footed, where you can, if it's in the active, you can draw a card, and we have the Lightning Rondo attack doing 20 damage plus 20 more damage for each Pokemon, both yours and your opponent, so very similar attack as Palkia, but being Lightning type, we can easily one-shot them. We have Crobat Luminion V for support. We have a copy of Pumpkaboo to counter potential Path to Peaks from an opponent, though we also have 3 training cords to help with that, but this is searchable through Quick Ball and through Ultra Ball, which is pretty nice. We do have 4 research to Marnie and to Raihan. Raihan is especially nice for Zapdos or to power up Raikou out of the blue. And we have Air Balloon to retreat along with switches. We have Cape of Toughness to make our Pokemon more or harder to take down, along with a copy of Choice Bells for the extra damage output. We have Double Turbo Energy to power up ARCEUS, and then we have Aurora Energy for the flexibility of all these types that we are running, along with the Dark, Fighting, and Lightning Energy. So let's jump into the ladder and see how this deck does. Alright, so in the coin flip, we get to go first, and we might be up against Palkia. We shall see. If we are, then starting the Raikou is pretty nice. And I mean, we do see a Sobble. That top deck is actually fantastic. So good, in fact. Wow, this hand is actually really good. So, I think Luminion might be the card I Quick Ball. I am a little weak to Path to a Peak though. Okay. I want to Fleet-footed first. See what I get. Alright, and Energy. So what I was thinking is, if I go Quick Ball and Energy, grab an ARCEUS and attach to it, then if I'm not attaching to the Raikou, I can actually potentially surprise an opponent, right? Next turn by going Energy Switch, V-Star power for the Lightning or an Aurora and the boss, and target down a Palkia. Especially if they only bench 1 Palkia, that would actually be pretty fantastic. Alright. So there's the Battle VIP Pass Raw of the hand. I could also try and play with a very small board. So nice. So what I would really like here, I guess, is okay. Boss plus lightning, which I can grab both of them off of the ARCEUS. Best case scenario would be boss plus lightning plus cape of toughness. But I feel like that's a little asking for too much. And if I only have 2 Pokemon down, then they're doing 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So they would need the choice belt. All of 3 cards. I feel like I'm just gonna play to them not having that. The perfect response. I have the lightning energy, and I get the boss. Right. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if this play ends up working out for me. I feel like I should Herbal Loom the ARCEUS, and I have access to Raikou plus Raihan if necessary. And I can go Fleet-Footed. Probably should have used Fleet-Footed first, actually. Should have used Fleet-Footed first. Alright. 280 damage. So they're doing... Wait. No, it's not 140. It's 180. Yeah. So they need Palkia VSTAR, basic Pokemon, and choice belt, which I guess doesn't seem very difficult. It's 3 cards. There's another Palkia right there. Nah, it's looking less likely. We'll see. There's a basic. And there's a bucket. Ooh, attaches to the bench. Nice. Okay. That's probably game over then, right? I can go training. Okay, now I don't care if I have a full bench. I'm gonna go training court, get back the energy. Now I'll go bench the Raikou, attach choice build, like I said. Now it doesn't matter anymore, really. The energy also doesn't matter. And I'm just gonna draw more cards off of Crobat. And I think we're in a pretty good spot. I have access to boss through Luminion. I can also do this. I can also... I think this is all I do. I'll Fleet-Foot it though. And I already have the Raihan in my hand as well. So this is looking really, really good. I think this is game over. I mean, my opponent's draw was very poor, right? Which, if it was that poor, then they should have promoted the Mew instead of the Palkia. So that was a very weird choice. So now they have 2 Roxanne plus Counter Stadium. And there we go. Raikou dominating Palkia. On to the next one. Alright. Less than ideal start here for sure. With both of the support Pokemon. I am going second, so I'm starting Luminion. Crobat has some use as well, if I end up powering it up for some reason. We might be up against Palkia again. No. That is a Shinx. Okay. I don't know. I don't know why there's a Shinx right there. Alright. Speed energy, Subble. Right. Hey, I just top decked the Marnie. That's pretty nice. You know what? I'm gonna power up the Crobat. I think that's fine. And I'll just go Marnie. Crobat as an attacker is not a bad call. I mean, just in case something weird happens, I'll bench the Raikou. But I'm just gonna pass. See what happens here. I generally don't know what to expect right here. There's a Drizzile. Shady Dealings. Eureka, okay. So what's with the Shinx? Eureka. Is it some weird Palkia with lightning text deck? Or is Rita just there to find tomorrow Taintil Online? I have absolutely no idea what I'm up against. But here we are. Okay, Soul and Rare Candy. That Rare Candy is definitely gonna be for the Luxray. I have no idea what Luxray does. Not do something good, right? Yeah, I really don't know. Not gonna look it up either. I'll just wait. I've been really taking their sweet time on this instance. Hello. There we go. Luxray, 50 damage times what? Bridge energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. Or Flash Impact 110. Okay. Doesn't seem like a very good card, obviously. But alright. So this is such an awkward situation. I'm definitely not KOing Luxray, right? 20 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Well, I could potentially KO it right, but that requires so much. So I could go boss KO Sobble. Whilst Alright. Whilst grabbing the other Croats. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna boss the Sobble. I'm not gonna attach the double turbo, I'm hoping I get another energy. Which I do. Alright. So I'll just establish an ARCEUS right here. And then I have access to right hand next turn, which is fine. So I'm trading 2 for 1, but then after that Luxray goes down. Feeling pretty safe. Useless card in this matchup, I assume. So I can just ultra roll that away. Ultra roll for the V-Star, grab right hand. Use right hand to attach. I do 180, that gets KO'd. I power up on the bench. We'll see. We'll see what else. Oh wow, they actually top deck the Luxio. That is insane. That is insane that they top deck the Luxio. What are the chances? Oh. And they just have this as ambition. Okay. Oh well. Nice. So I don't get why this is good though. Like, I mean, the Energy Crush I guess is fine, but I can just choose not to power up, right? Always force it to hit KO. That was insane. That top deck was ridiculous. Right. I actually can't believe they top deck that Luxio. Okay, they're gonna commit to quick shooting damage. I don't think it will be too impactful. If they get a continued succession of attackers though, I do think I'm gonna be in trouble. Alright, I'm gonna attach the Duraludon to the Crobat. Okay, so let's go Ultra Ball for the V-Star. And then we are most certainly getting Raihan off of this. Honestly, I might just get Raihan and Marnie for next turn. Yeah, I think that's it. So we'll go Raihan onto here. We can just attach any energy. I guess I'll do the fighting. And off of this Raihan, I mean, I don't think powering up Crobat is a bad idea. Has the most HP. I mean, I'm not gonna power up this turn, but I will be doing that afterwards. And it just gives it more HP, making it more sturdy, right? So I go Trinity Nova. If I power up one, no, I'd rather them not do a lot of damage to me. Yeah, and next turn we Marnie and then hope that's enough. That's the plan. Okay. Here's the Drizzile. This Shinx obviously shows a rare candy into Luxray. It's gonna be a war of attrition that I'm definitely unfavored in. Definitely big unfavored. Probably gonna have to tank a hit with Crobat and then retreat into the Raikou afterwards. Alright. Oh, a boss. Interesting. Oh, this has free retreats. Wow. Okay. Energy. Oh god. Oh god. Well. Okay. So, I mean, we are dead, but there's no Luxray in play, right? So. Star Strikes. Scar Strikes. Alright. So hopefully this Marnie buys me enough time. I will have to be very careful with my energy attachments though. Because if they get rare candy and that Luxray out of the blue, then I could be punished for that for sure. So that is definitely a problem. I mean, they're down 3 instances, so the chances of them finding the Intellion are very low. They're not down any level balls though. And I won't have access to Raihan either. So, I think I have to attach. I don't know. I'll just attach one, sure. Sure, just one. Because, well, now with 4, they hit for 220, and then this dude, and then I'm in trouble for sure as well. Yeah, it's not looking great. It's not looking great at all. I need them to, like, pass at some point. Which I mean, seems like we might have done this. One Roxanne would be good in this deck, but since you only get one search of V-Star and one Luminion, and there's Path to worry about, there's no single prizer, so I'm not sure how sold I am on the Roxanne, because you might need to Raihan as well at any given point to get return KO, so I don't know. We're using Stark Mountain. That took a while. That Luxray top deck might have been the game-winning thing. They had 40 cards, and they top decked that Luxray. I mean, I'm obviously not playing against a meta deck. You would not expect to see Luxray in a regional tournament, but you never know. I mean, it's good, like, in the end, these sort of games are good to just, like, practice your decision making in improvised situation where you're not super sure about what the heck is going on. And of course, they got the 4th Incense Raw off the Marnie. That is just insane, man. That's probably game over. If they attack me with the 50 times Luxray, then they put 2 damage counters. I would need to go like boss KO this dude, and that's not really happening. Yep, there it is. Well, actually, well, they're missing the lightning energy, I guess, unless they also have the Luxray already in their hand. The right hand gets them either the Luxray or the energy. It doesn't get them both. I can't believe they got their 4th incense, man. After that Luxray top deck into the bench. Oh, okay. So we're gonna attack with Intellion. So if they get another Tiger powered up, I'm dead though. I should have put 2 energies on the Crobat. I could just go Marnie again. I think that's the play. Oh wow. So that's the card they searched for. Probably. Well, actually, I don't know. Alright, so they committed the energy there. So that means they must have another water somewhere. I mean, best case scenario, they don't attack, right? That is definitely the best case scenario. That's their 2nd Rare Candy, not 3rd. If they don't attack, I'd go Ultra Ball into Luminion into boss KO the Luxray. That would be the play. Oh, what? They just have everything. What the heck? Alright, that's game over because now they just KO. What? Oh my god, they took so long and they just had everything. Alright, that last game was something else. Really, truly something else. This game seems like we're gonna be down pretty bad. This start leaves a lot to be desired. And we're up against Duraludon, I reckon. So this could potentially be a good matchup if they don't play any Tool Scrapper shenanigans, and if I manage to set up, which with this hand it's not looking great. Big Charm on the ARCEUS, no energy attachment, that's really good. And there's a research, that's also really good. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and research here. I lose a lot of valuable things, especially the energy switches, but I really just need something better right there. This isn't exactly fantastic. Ooh, I should have attached the Duraludon to the active. That's a mistake. Because now you can't get a surprise KO with the Zapdos. That was not ideal. Okay, I'll bench this and I'll just pass. I do have access to Crobat next turn. I have Luminion to Marnie again. We'll see, but that was definitely a mistake, not attaching the Duraludon to the active, because if they go bench Duraludon next turn, then I could have just knocked out the Arceus immediately, and that would have been really good. It is Duraludon VMAX, confirmed now for sure, though the Crystal Caves and the Metal Energies were definitely a big tell. So we all took it to each other. There were 3 prizes, I'm worth 2. I have the potential to one-shot the Arceus, although not anymore because I'm silly and I discard the Duraludon. So look at that pause, yeah, of the quick ball. That shows that my opponent is clicking on a card and then thinking, rather than looking at their hand saying, okay, I'm going to quick ball, or I'm going to discard this, and then what am I getting, this and this. It's like, instead of thinking about the whole plan and then committing, they're just click, think, click, think, click, think, click, think, which is not the way to do it. If you're finding yourself doing that, you're playing very, very suboptimally, and you're going to be making a lot of mistakes because of it. Alright, there's a V-Star. If that V-Star benches another Duraludon, I'm gonna be very sad that I benched this out. I didn't play the Duraludon rather. Yep. Oh, it's another Arceus even, not... Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, I really messed up by not attaching the Duraludon. There was no reason not to attach the Duraludon, honestly. No reason whatsoever not to attach it. Or I can just be saved, potentially saved by that. Not necessarily, right? But potentially saved by that. Okay. I'll discard the Moltres because I still have Ditto. So I'm gonna go Crobat first. I'm gonna commit to the KO here. I think that's fine. I just need an Aurora Energy, which I did not get off of that. So let's do this, and then let's get energies, and then let's research. Aurora Energy, please. There we go. Alright. The Aurora Energy does mean I won't be able to attack the Duraludon though, which sucks. I can go boss attach, KO the ARCEUS VSTAR. Alright. And I'm not dying to a VMAX, which is cool. And then I feel like I should definitely... I'm down both my right hands, right? Yeah, down both my right hands. So I actually can't power up the Arceus with basic energies. So it's gonna be close, actually. It's gonna be close-ish. I might have to use a turn to power up without actually attacking. You know what? I actually need the Moltres. That's what I really need, the Moltres here. Oof, so I'm gonna go grab Ditto. Well, I'm gonna grab V-Star into Ditto. The self power up of the Moltres is gonna be the key here. Alright. Don't need choice belt either. So I have a lot of wiggle room in terms of discards, especially with my stadium as well. Okay. So to start off, I'm gonna go attach the Aurora, discard the Darkness. Right. Then I'm gonna go boss. Alright. Now what I want is the V-Star into the Moltres, right? Or do I just want the Moltres and save my V-Star ability for next turn? Yeah, I think that works actually. So I'll grab Ditto. I mean, they could go boss onto the Arceus though. That would suck. That would actually suck. Yeah, actually, never mind. I can't risk that. If that happens, I am dead. So I'll leave the V-Star there, see what I get off my prize cards, and then figure out the rest from there. Alright, Thunderous Kick. Really sad that I had to discard both my right hands, but I think we're in a very, very good spot here. Well, actually, no. My opponent could go Boss, KO. That could also happen. So I need the Moltres, so they go attack. I power up the Moltres, attack them. Oh, then that's fine. They can't go Boss to win. They actually cannot go Boss to win. There's one boss. Oh, well, that actually sucks. Because of the right hand. And I lost both energy switches too. So it's both of those things happening that just killed me here. Alright, I think I'm still fine, but that was definitely not great. Alright, so I'm gonna do this, and then I'll get back an energy, attach it to the active, and I'll go research. Okay, so I get the Crobat as well. So they can't win in 2 hits, right? It's 3, and I win in 2 hits. So I should just pass here. I keep the Starbirth in case I need to go get my Duraludon. If they go Boss though on a Raikou, I'm actually in trouble. Losing both energy switches sucks, and those Crushing Hammers are about to really, really suck. If I get Crushing Hammered, I also lose. But it's only because I lost both of the right hands and the both energy switches. So the double tails fully compensates for that, like absolutely. I'm still not out of the woods though. But I'm in a much better spot now for sure. Alright, so I'm gonna go quick pull away this energy because I have that for free essentially. Okay, and I have enough energies to where I'm comfortable doing this. Alright, so I'll get that back. Now I will Starbirth, and I will grab the Lightning, and I guess the boss. Oh well, I already had a boss, never mind. Okay, so now I do this, and then I'll go Trinity Nova, power up the Crobat. But it all comes down to Crushing Hammer head flips. Because of my discard of the Moltres, and because of my discard of the 2 right hands and the 2 energy switches. The Moltres was my own fault. If the other 4 cards I had access to at any given point, I would have won this game guaranteed. No questions asked. 180. Yeah. Ooh, if... Yeah, I'm down my choice build. If they find Big Charm... Oh, never mind. They don't find Big Charm. If they had found Big Charm, I would have been dead. But thankfully they did not. So now it's just GG. That was close. That was very, very close. Way too close, I would say. So yeah. Gotta adapt, gotta play to your outs, gotta always have a strategy on how you're going to win the game, right? And don't discard cards senselessly. That discard of the air balloon, that was completely senseless on me. The others were out of my hands because I needed to research in order to accomplish what I could in order to get closer to winning, but that was a big oversight on my part. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this ARCEUS box deck. It can be adapted to a lot of things. And yeah, see you next time.